Welcome to historic Turner Hall. Charles and I are here interviewing the mayoral candidates for the city of Milwaukee.
And we are joined right now by Ieshuh Griffin, one of 7 candidates for mayor. Ieshuh, thank you very much for making time for us.
Thanks for having me.
A lot of people don't know who you are. You are not someone who's held public office before. What makes you think that you could be the next mayor of Milwaukee?
Well, I think that I'm the standout candidate because I identify closer to the needs and the wants of the people in the community. I'm from the community, and my nomination signature shows that I'm wanted by the community to be in this race. I've done paralegal work for over 15 years. I've done volunteer work for over 15 years. And I've been subjected to disservices from the government. I've not worked in the government, but I have experienced difficulties with the government, lack of services, and a number of different things of that nature. So I think that I best qualify for the position because I can identify with the needs and the wants of the people.
So let's say day one, Ieshuh Griffin is mayor of the city of Milwaukee. How would you shake up City Hall, and how would you also gain support so that you could bring the changes you wanted to see?
Well, one of the first things I would do is have a meeting with the people of the city of Milwaukee. I have calendar constituent service days that I would like to implement, but on the first day I would like to bring the people to the city. It's their office, you know. And so one of the things I would do also as mayor is that I will have regular meetings with everyone that's the head of a different department or agency. You know, I also have community compliance officers, TCB, taking care of business committee, seeing where different things are needed, what's the services that are being lacked, and different things of that nature. You know, I would get started right away looking at those things, you know, and addressing the needs of the community and putting the people first is something I definitely want to do.
In this role, you have to form partnerships. You have to connect with the business community. You have to connect with people invested in making the community a better place to live. What would be your goal to set that up? What partnerships do you think the city needs to be successful on a number of key issues when it comes to housing or education or public safety?
Communication, definitely, and like you said, partnerships and talking with different businesses. I also want to talk with the state. You know, I think that as far as it relates to housing, we need a rental cap. You know, a lot of these apartments are being built and it's only 25% occupancy. A lot of people are homeless because they just can't afford the rent. You know, the rent is sky high. We need to also look at some of these landlords who are literally slum lords. You know, they're renting condemned houses. You know, and then when people put in complaints, they have evictions filed against them, different things of that nature. So that's some things I want to look at. As far as education, I want to look at the whole structure of MPS, trying to revamp the education curriculum and different things of that nature, and talk with the parents, the students, the staff.
Well, let me ask you about that, because a mayor really has no vote on the Milwaukee Public School Board and no way to change the outcome of the financial decisions or curriculum decisions. So how would you do that? What could you do to impact education?
Right, I would look at the laws and then also the city workers, you know, try to work with them, you know, and again, try to work with the state as well, you know, because a mayor has so many different hats, you know, the partnership and the communication is essential, you know, and not just MPS, choice school, virtual schools, and different things of that nature. The Constitution guarantees everyone education up until a certain age, so I also work with the Constitution, making sure different things are implemented in accordance with law.
I want to circle back around, Ieshuh, when you spoke about renters and a renting cap. One of the things that the Center City has a problem with is home ownership, especially in the zip code of 53208. There, 26% of those families live below the poverty line. How would you create jobs and job training to help communities like that get good paying jobs to where they could go from renter to home owner, which would then bring tax revenue to the city?
Well, one of the things that I have planned is a program called MEND US, Major Economic Neighborhood Development Under Supervision, bringing the community to the table, trying to get the dollar houses back to the people literally for $1, you know, and also working where Me and Us works where we bring the people to the table talking about jobs for long-term employment, not just short-term employment, looking at fidelity bonds, to ensure employment. So I have a number of different ideas I want to implement to literally bring the people to the table.
You talk about the dollar homes, but if a person doesn't know how to hold their finances, they can't pay the mortgage. Even if they purchase a home for $1, if they can't pay the mortgage or the taxes, that home will still go into default. So what plans do you have as far as maybe financial literacy to help citizens be able to purchase
And that's
homes
one of
in
the
city?
things Mendes does. It brings them to the table and it gives them educational and resources and different things of that nature and training and the tools, to expand their knowledge of what they need to sustain affordable homes and long-term employment, different things of that nature.
When you look at public safety, we are seeing another record year of homicides. We are seeing what happens with reckless driving and what happens with car thefts. If you are elected mayor and have a chance to sit down with Chief Norman on the first day in office, what would you tell him? What would you expect from him? What would you want to change?
I think our communication with the community has to get better, and that's what community compliance officers are. Homicide is a serious matter. At the same time, suicides are 71% higher than homicides, and I think there's a correlation there of what the tragedy is in homicides and suicides. Also, as far as reckless driving and the car thefts, there are ideas such as apps you can use to lock people in the cars, like steal the cars, and different things of that nature. So it's a lot of resources that could be used, but I would like to also know the chief's idea, and implementing those things as well. I've talked to a number of different people about the reckless driving, and what they want to see. We just need more communication and we need more resources for the community. A lot of people have idle time, and they're doing things that's not necessarily conducive to the natural behavior of citizens, and trying to work to that point where it doesn't get so far out of hand.
So you talk about resources, and resources are precious commodity for anyone who would run a big city. And you would talk to anybody in all the departments or business leaders who say Milwaukee has to find another way to get resources, either through a sales tax or another method to solve these problems. Where would you go to get additional resources to address the additional problems?
Well, I believe the money is there. Milwaukee is not a poor city. We have Fortune 500 companies. We're lax on corporate taxes, so a number of different things. We just got to shuffle the deck to see where we can reallocate these funds at. I believe the money is definitely there. And as far as taxes, it's some people that I believe that shouldn't be paying like a property tax, like seniors. I have something called seniority services, where you have seniors that are 65 and older who've paid their mortgage, but they're still paying property taxes. And I think they should be exempt. They've paid their dues, a number of different things, and the property tax is one of the biggest taxes they're used for a number of different things. So we just got to look at these funds and kind of, like I stated, shuffle the deck and see, where we can utilize different things and open up gaps in other places.
But if a majority of the residents in the city of Milwaukee are 24 to 34 and they're not paying taxes because they don't own a home, because they don't have a job, and now you only have those, as you said, the seniors who have put in the time, who have paid for their homes, who now pay the tax to have their home, where do you get the resources to job train that 24 to 34 age group that is depleting the resources from the city? Because they're not paying into the city.
Right. It's something, like I said, we need to look into. But I know definitely as far as property tax, the Wisconsin Constitution says it's supposed to be a uniform property tax. That's not what's going on with the seniors, And so they're being penalized just because they're seniors. And it's really, to a technical degree, that's unconstitutional. But like I stated, from mayor, I would like to look into the resources, look into the laws, and look into the surpluses that we have and see what we can do from there.
Let's talk about the health of a city. COVID definitely showed the disparities that are in our community, right, when it comes to health and health services. How would you like to see the city's health department work going forward to deal with the disparities and to deal with the possibility of a COVID 2.0 pandemic?
Definitely meeting with them to ensure they're in compliance with the law and that people are treated fairly and equally regardless of economic status. I don't think a person should be penalized because they're rich or punished because they're poor. If the services are there and we can utilize them, everyone is entitled to the services, you know. And then also you got to look at the science of different things of that nature. Like right now, we don't have a COVID-19 emergency order in anymore. So, you know, we have to look at the resources as it relates to the rights of the people and the constitutionality of things that we implement as well.
Do you think there needs to be an emergency COVID-19 order?
I believe the science is not showing that. I believe there needs to be things in place for COVID-19, but you know, just like right now they're saying they might have another mask mandate. If the Constitution and the law say that the governor can't even do that, then how can we in a city do that? You know, you have to also look at the rights of the people, whether we agree with certain positions or not. The Constitution is the supreme law of the land. You know, and anything, no matter how long it's in law, it contradicts that, puts us in a position of being disobedient to the law.
But when you look at the public health issue beyond COVID, the disparities that existed before that were sort of made more people aware of them during COVID, and now going forward, the city has received a lot of COVID money to deal with a number of challenges, but those funds are eventually going to go away. So when you look at the public health crisis facing the city, what would you want to bring to that health department? What would you want to bring to those community organizations that are helping other communities or people in neighborhoods? What would you bring to those?
Definitely solution, first and foremost, of how we can stop the spread of certain different things, you know, and how we can give resources to people, such as, you know, the pipes. The pipes have been corroded for
Lead
years.
pipes?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, that has to be changed right away. You know, we can't just sit on certain things saying that we don't have the funds for, you know, because health is first and foremost over a number of different things. So I definitely would look at the resources and how we can implement changing different things that's readily available for us to change to benefit the health of the citizens.
So the resources when it comes to lateral pipes and replacing them, right now the city doesn't have the funds to replace it unless it takes them 70 years to deal with the 70,000 pipes that are in our city corroded with lead. They don't have the resources. There is no money. There's no shuffle a deck and find $70 million in what we currently have. So where would you lobby to get more money or create this revenue that we're talking about?
Well, the federal government and the state as well, you know, and the grants that come in and different things of that nature. Right now, they say they don't have the money, but somehow the city finds funds for what they want to find funds for, you know. And so I think that we have someone in office such as myself that really wants to effectuate change. We'll find the resources. We'll make the resources.
You have run for public office before with not much success. You have run for mayor and you have run for county executive. What will be different this time? Why do you think this could be the opportunity?
Well, my message definitely hasn't changed, and you know, just because I haven't won before doesn't mean that I wouldn't try again. You know, I definitely want to try. You know, Abraham Lincoln lost so many times and so many races and so many other peoples, and then one day they got it. You know, but I believe that the people are fed up. The things are worser. You know, it gets worse and worse. You know, and I think it's my civic duty to try to effectuate change, you know, and that's definitely what I'm trying to do. You know, I'm not running for fun or just to waste time or different things of that nature. You know, 2021 has been one of the worst years of my life, you know, and I
Why?
still...
Because of the pandemic?
No, on a personal level, you know, I lost my father, you know, just a number of different things. And so I definitely didn't run just to kill time, you know, or waste time, you know, and so I ran because I feel like I'm running because I feel like it's a need for the people to have someone who's serious about change, who wants change and put the needs of the people first.
So where can people find you as we get closer and closer to the primary, giving your message or showing what plans you have?
Well, I'm definitely out here in the community. I'm going door to door. I'm going to different businesses. I'm on Facebook. I just made a Twitter, you know. My phone number is readily accessible. You know, I've had a number of different people call me. You know, yesterday a young lady called me about how distraught she was that, you know, people are not helping her because of her race or what have you. She thinks that, because of you're the same race. And I told her that's not how we got to look at life. You can't look at people and say because we're the same color, someone's going to help you. You got to look at the content of the character. And I told her it's times that when I ran for office, there was people of the same color who wouldn't even give me a second, and there was people of different races who took the time out to talk to me. And I was telling her that when we deal with life and opportunity, if someone's willing to open a door for you, we go through it. We don't look at people and say, okay, this color or this gender or this economic status, And so that's what I'm looking at. I'm approachable. I don't have problems with people because of gender, race, or what have you. I think that contrary to popular opinion, a lot of people want to see me in office, of different economic statuses, different races, genders, what have you, and I'm a very sincere person. I'm assertive, but I'm humble, and I'm very compassionate, and sometimes I wear my heart on my sleeve to a fault.
Ieshuh Griffin, thank you very much for your time. Good luck.
Thank you.